Well, baby, I'm on it with a bottle of wine and an old dirt road. Are you ready to go? Hey, thanks everybody for joining us today on Live Music Nation podcast. I'm your host, Jake Gill. Today we are with Alexis Christenson from Rapid City at the Performing Arts Center. Alexis, how are you?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
Good. It is Monday after all, right?
Yeah, I know. You just got to keep pressing through it sometimes.
Very good. Alexis, give us a little background on you and how did you get from your childhood life to events manager there at the PAC?
Absolutely. So I started out, I was born into a military family. So my dad and my whole family moved around pretty much every 3 years until I got to college. And then I settled out in California for a while and started kind of getting into the theater scene whenever I was in high school. And then just, as they say, the theater bug bit me hard. So I just kind of kept doing stuff, and any opportunity that presented itself, I joined in on and wanted
baby, I'm on it with a bottle of wine and an old dirt road. Are you ready to go?
Opened up at the Performing Arts Center in Rapid City. I was really happy to join in on it and be able to, be an artist and actually make money as an artist in this country. It's a huge deal to be able to be someone who likes making art and then just to be able to do that as a job,
For sure. So what was the move between California and Rapid City?
It was actually mostly due to cost of living. We were living in the Sonoma County at that time, and it got outrageously expensive to the point that every single paycheck was going into just being alive. There was no putting it away or saving it. So we moved here to be closer to my husband's parents, and we moved to be closer. And I really enjoyed living in the Black Hills. It's a beautiful part of the country.
Yeah, until winter, right?
Right. Well, I don't much mind snow. I'm a cold weather person. So California was also getting a little bit too hot for me. So I don't mind moving to a place that's got some snow.
You got a shot this weekend, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get a little bit of flurries.
Very good. Okay. How long have you been in Rapid City with the PAC?
For sure. So I've been at the PAC for about 4 years now.
Okay.
I was able to weather the storm of COVID, which was a very fun thing to do. But thankfully, we were able to do some online events, and the Performing Arts Center also has a theater company that's associated with the Black Hills Community Theater, and they were able to put some events online and do some streaming services while we were doing COVID. So it was really nice to be able to still maintain performing arts while everything was shut down.
Yeah, absolutely. So tell us how many seats in your theater?
So we have 2 theaters. We have a studio theater that rests at about a little under 200 seats. And then we have the historic theater, which is downstairs, and that one seats up to 800, I want to say.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Very good. So give us an idea of some of the productions and the events there that you have at the PAC.
Absolutely. So, like I said, Black Hills Community Theater has all of these they do multiple shows per year. They also do some readings and some new works. They have a playwriters group. So that one is always in and about the theater. They've got a couple of shows that happen in the studio theater and a couple of typically musicals that happen down in the historic. We also host the Black Hills Symphony Orchestra in the Performing Arts Center. So that they have shows pretty much every month, except for in the summer whenever they kind of take it off. But we have another one coming up right now at the end of October, and it'll be a lot of fun to see that one. I'm excited to announce that we're having Lewis Black come for a performance on his
very good.
Yeah, he'll be stopping by in Rapid City, so I'm really excited to be hosting that.
So you mix in some comedy, some live events, some music, but heavy on the theater.
Absolutely. I mean, there's a lot of theater going on, but we also have opportunities for people to be able to rent space if they are coming through and want to host an event there.
Very cool. Hey, let's go back and talk a little bit about the military aspect. Are you cool with that?
Sure, absolutely.
What was that like for you, reestablishing yourself every 3 years as you were getting into the performing arts?
Yeah, it was honestly a really good way for me to meet people and to find people that I was able to jive with, because moving around a lot, especially as what I call myself as an introvert,
Yes.
So it's sometimes a little bit hard to get out there and make friends and like talk to people and be able to engage with them on a level that you can both understand and see each other, you know. And I found that doing theater gave me a really easy in to be able to talk to other people who I associate with and who I can.
So you kind of feel like moving around was a good thing for you.
I loved it. Yeah, I really loved it. And I mean, I got to travel a lot, and that's still definitely something that's a huge part of my life now, is going around and traveling.
Ah, that's fantastic. Very good. Very good. Okay, let's have fun with 3 questions. First question, as a kid, what was your favorite cartoon and why?
So I was thinking about this one. I would have to say SpongeBob. I mean, SpongeBob was a huge deal whenever I was growing up, and even as I got older, you know. And I think that the reason why I liked SpongeBob so much was because there were elements of more mature thought processes involved.
Okay.
You know, it wasn't just this surface layer cartoon that was entertaining. It was also entertaining, but it kind of made you think.
All right. Second question, best performance you've ever seen in your entire life?
The best performance that I've ever seen. I mean, I'm going to be a little bit biased and say that I performed this show called White Rabbit, Red Rabbit, which is for a person that's a solitary actor on stage, and they don't get script or rehearse it at all. You literally get the script right before you walk on stage, and you break the envelope and you go out on stage and you perform it in front of people. And
But are you reading from the script then?
Yeah, so you're reading the script. You have the script in hand, but and the playwright specifically asks that you don't add anything, you don't change anything. You try your hardest to perform the show as it's written, you know. And even though I was in it, I would have to say that that's one of the most powerful performances that I've ever experienced. Just getting like, I don't know, probably about a 50-page script, and then going out on stage and trying to perform it and do honor to it without knowing at all what's coming.
Okay, that works. That works. All right, last question. Dead or alive, you could bring one act to your theater. Who would you bring?
Okay, so I would have to waffle between original Queen and Styx. I mean, yeah.
That'll work.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That'll work. Alexis, how can people find out more information about you and the PAC?
Absolutely. So we have a website, the Performing Arts Center at Rapid City. I can look it up for you right now, but we also have a phone number. You can buy tickets online. We try to be really upfront about making things easy. We also have, obviously you can call the box office Monday to Friday from noon to 5 and get in touch with them that way. And our website is performingartsrc.org. So you can hop on there and see any of the events that we have coming up, pick up any tickets through the links provided there, and get involved. And I also, you know, if you are in the area and you like doing stuff, we also have volunteers as ushers. So please get in touch with us, you know, come and check us out, be involved.
That'll work. That'll work. Thank you so much for being on today, Alexis.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me.
You bet. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, baby, I'm on it with a bottle of wine.